What is the tea, everybody? Hi, guys. What's going on? Are my teeth green? That is my question because I'm drinking like matcha. And I just had this thought, like, did it turn my teeth green? I think they're okay, maybe. How are you guys? What is going on? I was off all of last week. I was resting. I was recuperating. I was recharging so that I could be back to you guys at full strength, full capacity. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Demi, what's going on? Reem, Leslie, Robert, how are you? Fifi, Damn Boy D, Kim, Kays. What's up, guys? It's good to see all of you guys here. I've missed you. I've missed our streams. And yeah, we are back for a new month. I guess we're going to have a new Piggies playlist, which I just realized I forgot to make. We can make it together. That's one of the things I was going to do before this stream. But yeah, I did not do it. So it'd be like that sometimes. Demi says we missed you. And Kay says a well-deserved rest. Like, no, guys, not just well-deserved, but like necessary. I was definitely feeling myself getting burnt out, which I don't recommend. A steady pace is always the best pace for, producers, artists of any kind, because yeah, the second you burn out, you need a lot of rest. So it kind of just slows you down. So don't do what I do and do what I say. Do what I say, not what I do. Hi, Alexa. Kalu, what's up? How are you? But yeah, guys, so today, we're going to have one of our regular streams that we've been having for a while. If anybody here is new, I'm just going to run through like a quick rundown of how this works. So I have our song playlist here, which is all the songs that you guys have submitted for this stream. We've got a good amount here, and I'm going to try to listen to as many as I can. Usually the way it works out is that you guys send me like way more songs than I can humanly hear in a stream, but that's okay because we do these every week. So if you don't get your song heard this week, don't worry, there's next week, there's week after that. And if you're like adamant and you're just like, Alina, I have to have you listen to my song this week for whatever reason, then you can become a verified Boombox member. So Boombox is the site that we're using for song submissions. And as you can see here, some of the members are going to have this little star next to them. Like Aka here has a star. He's a verified member. Another person also Aka here. Aton here also is a verified member. So this is how it works. Yeah, if you want to skip the line, what we do is we have these verified segments during which we, prioritize songs from Boombox members. So, but you don't have to become one. You can just show up, and we also have other stream segments that are specifically for anybody, right? We have the free-for-all where you can spam your song's name and just like hope that I see it in the chat, because that's what happens. I just pick them at random. Or we have the early bird segment, which is what we're going to start with right now. And I have this now. It's not a stream deck, but I set up my phone to sort of be like a stream deck, which is really, really cool. So let's go ahead and listen to some early bird submissions, which is just the first 3 songs that were submitted like overall in the stream. So we've got these 3 songs here. This first one is from Susan, cute name, and it's called Darling. Hi, Alina, please listen to the beat switch after the mid part. So we will start then kind of from like here and listen throughout here. So we now don't listen to full songs on these streams. That was like a previous thing that we did. We did this specifically for Boombox members, for verified members. We're not going to do that anymore, mostly just because it just takes a really long time and it prevents other people from being heard. So yeah, everybody gets like about a half their song listened to or so. So we will start a little bit halfway here so we can hear the beat switch from Susan's song. And yeah, they say any suggestions for improving it. So yeah, guys, by the way, you're welcome to like keep submitting songs during this stream, like you can, if you haven't submitted yet, you can submit right now. So, and if you want to leave me a little message under your song, that really helps so I know like what to listen for. But anyway, let's listen to Darling. Oh, it switched. Here we go here. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Starting stuff up here. Oh. Oh, cool. The beat switch is really nice. The rhythm of the synth kind of reminds me of the 2000s, like 2010s a little bit. Oh, that's cool. I like that it goes double time. Very fun. Okay, I will be honest, Susan. I almost felt like, especially this part kind of broke my brain. Like, I kept feeling like there was something wrong with my playback. I still kind of feel like there was something wrong with my playback just because of like what is going on in this mix. Especially here, I felt like the vocals were way too time stretched, right? Like, let me just hear it again. I'm like, am I completely tripping? No, they are. I literally thought like my headphones were like bugging out, like something was wrong with the wire because of how the vocal sounds. I think with time stretching like this, like if you're gonna do it, you need to smudge it. This is one of the tips in my music producer crash course, is like smudging literally stuff like this, like artifacts with reverb, because it is rough. I will be honest with you, like a vocal that's that time stretched and without like sauce wetness, I just like thought something was wrong with my playback. So I would say that like try to cover up that time stretching with verb or delay or something. I do like this, and I really liked when the beat went double time. I just think you're kind of suffering from like the main things a lot of people on these streams are suffering from, which is just like the mix not really coming through. Your kick, I really wanted to hear the right, the double time. I wanted to hear that. It was a little soft, it was a little buried in the mix, so you need to bring out that kick, you need to bring out that snare. To just the drums, really, like the whole drum package, just to really make it pop and make it really like bigger, louder, better, all the things. But arrangement wise, especially this part, I thought was really cool. This part, like, I'm gonna be honest, like it was a little bit of a mess. I was just like, I think there's just a lot with that time stretch vocal and kind of things popping in and out. I was a little bit like, what's going on? So I would maybe just simplify this here and really work on smudging the vocal. But yeah, really, really cool, especially the switch. I always love a switch. So anyway, you guys, so for anybody who might be new, what we do every stream is we add our favorite songs to a special playlist, which I do need to make because a while back we had a playlist that was like for all the streams, but it became like crazy long, like hundreds of songs. So now it's just gonna be by month, and since this is a new month, June, we're gonna make our playlist now. But if you like the song, if you think it's worthy of being in the playlist, comment PL, just letter P, letter L, in the chat, and if we get 5 PLs, I will add Darling to our fledgling playlist, which we're gonna make right now. We're gonna make it right now. So, new playlist, Piggies, pig, like so many G's. Piggies of the week, June. Piggies of the week and other eaters, excuse me. So yeah, this is just something funny we do. That's just like, this is the person whose song is overall the best we decide, I decide, whatever. We switch it up all the time. Of the whole stream is considered piggy of the week. They like ate. They ate the hardest. And then everybody else is just eaters. You know, you chomped a little bit. Like you took a little bite. Took a little bite out of your song. So, but anyway, this is going to be our June playlist. And boom. Just like that, it is ready. Yeah, Boombox is really great for making playlists, for like pitching your songs, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, there we go. I don't see PLs for Darling. So better luck next time, Susan. And since we are still in the early bird segment, let's listen to Sad Ballad by SEO. I love how I already know like your guys' just pictures. I know who it is by the picture. I'm like, you've been here a while. If I know your picture, like, don't even need to read your name. I wanted to send in a slower song for once. It's very early. Okay, guys. I don't know what WIP means. Like, am I old? Am I old? Like, am I old? I see that all the time. I don't know what that means. Like, I'm so sorry. But I love so much advice for the melody and lyrics here. Okay, how you like them. It was admittedly something I just wrote to deal with some sad emotions. Honestly, I love writing for therapy and I like it a lot overall. Okay, amazing. Let's listen. SEO, and just for anybody else, next time when you want me to pay attention to lyrics, put them in the comment here because that makes it so much easier for me, everybody else.
Staring at the mirror.
Ooh.
Oh. Get all in half. Don't know who I am.
Oh.
It's been 5 years now. Keep telling myself to fix my mental health. Still as lost at 24. Just a little older. I'm more mature, I suppose. Just a little colder.
Ooh.
Still in hell, I hide myself. These twisted thoughts won't leave me be.
You know, I really like it. I really, really like it. I felt it. And that's the most important thing. With songs like this, like, I literally felt your emotions. I was like, oh, like, I didn't, without having the lyric, I wasn't like fully like digging into like every intricacy of like every little meaning, right? But I felt it, and I felt the sadness, and that's the most important thing. I think your chorus could use work from just like a melodic standpoint, because I kind of felt like the verse melody and rhythm and the chorus melody and rhythm were really similar, and because of that, it didn't impact like it could have. Like, I wanted a lift. I wanted to, maybe for it to go up a little bit, for it to just switch melodically and rhythmically. So that was missing for me. I think when you said fix my mental health, something just jogged. Like, I just think like mental health sounds so clinical, right? It's like mental health. There's a way to talk about like that without using those words, right? I mean, like, this one is cliche, but like the way people talk about demons in their mind and stuff like that. There's like more creative ways that you can use to talk about, like, that would sound more emotional. Like, even fix what's wrong with me would be more emotional than fix my mental health. Do you know what I mean? Like, just words, they carry this energy, and mental health has a very clinical energy, which is why I don't like love when that's used in songs unless it's in a very specific, clever way. So, I mean, I really, really like this. I would just love for you to write like a real chorus for it. I would. And I would love to hear a full version of this song. Like, please finish it. Please send it to us again. And for anybody else, I I love like continuing to work with you guys on songs. And this is like the good thing about being a Boombox member, right? Like you're sort of like investing in yourself because the plans are yearly now in Boombox, right? But it's kind of like you're making a commitment to yourself, like, hey, I'm going to keep working on songs. I'm going to keep showing up to these streams, you know, and keep improving. So I really love that type of aspect. I just bought like a yearly like workout app membership and I'm just like, ooh, I'm locked in for a year into this app called Ladder. I'm like, I'm so locked in. But anyway, I'm rambling. Love the song. I see lots of PLs for SEO with Sad Ballad. So let's add this song into Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters, June. I also saw somebody saying that this playlist is hard to find. I will include it. I'm going to actually, hold on. I'm going to go grab its link here and I will put it in the chat. I'll put it in like the comment I don't think there's a way to like add a comment without it being in the chat while the stream is live, but I can do it like after we're done being live, also in like the comments. So, somebody said like, yeah, if you go to my profile, like you can't find it. I will find out from Boombox if there's a way to actually like do this and link this properly. It's a good question. Invite, copy link, share. Okay, there we go. There's our link. I'll pop it here in the chat right now, guys, but wait, no, hold on, it didn't copy. Oh, technology. Oh. Okay, hold on. Am I being silly? Am I just like, oh, okay, no, look, anyone with the link can view and comment. There we go, copy link. There it is. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay, there we go. I just put it in the chat for you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes it's just so funny. I feel like tech is so like, you keep trying with tech. I know I keep trying and there's always something. So, but anyway, we've got Communicate next from Sush Boy. That's actually so cute. Like, it's such a cute name. Let's listen. Oh, I already know I'm gonna like this.
I don't mean to pressure you. Lately I've been in the mood. Honestly, it got me talking to my therapist. Hey, so maybe go work it out.
I like that.
If I knew what you're about. Baby told me soon before I crash out over this. Yeah. I can't help it, happens every single time.
Oh, good melody switch up.
Feeling like you're already mine, and I'm trying. I've been reading between the lines.
Yes.
Got me twisted, got me going a little crazy. Got me wondering if you're my baby. I'm needing something more than maybe. I gotta know what you wanna say. I gotta know if you're feeling some way.
Okay,
You
guys,
know that I'm
this
down to
is
stay. If you want me
fucking
gotta communicate.
Let's go.
It's every night and it's every day. Trying to reach you got me going insane. You
got a great
know that I'm
chorus.
down to stay. If you want me around, gotta communicate.
If you want me around, gotta communicate. I live. That's so good. Okay, Sush Boy, why'd you send this? Like, you clearly don't need feedback on this. You're just trying to show off, aren't you? And you know what? It's working. Like, it's working. You're really talented. Song is so good. Like, cool. You know what, guys, when I talk about like kind of sectioning, when I talk about, you know, hey, this needs a better chorus, this needs a better pre-chorus, this needs better flow, this was like a good example of like, it has everything you need. It has like the right flow of all the different parts. I don't know. I just kind of lived, guys. I lived. I think that was amazing. Very much a Piggy contender too. Where's my other phone? I need to start writing this down, honey, because that was good. Communicate. Very good. So let's see. Definitely going in the playlist because I saw you guys adding all kinds of PLs and I agree. Piggies of the week and other eaters. June. Let's go. Did you guys like the fire? Adam, who sometimes on these streams, I don't know if he's here now. I don't think he is, but he made that. He made that for me, and I think it's really fun. We're also going to have a rub one. You guys, if you've been here for a while, you know. If you know, you know. We're going to have a rub one too, but we don't have it yet. So also, I saw people talking about Discord in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I'm so bad at Discording. I just don't understand why I'm even so bad at Discording. But every single time I give y'all a link to this Discord, like, do the invitations expire on there? Like, what is going on? Like, it breaks my brain because I save the link for it every single time, and every single time it's wrong. So I have a link which I've saved last time. Watch it be wrong. Like, I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. You guys let me know if it actually goes to my server or not. It's like, that's what I had saved, but every time I save one, it like breaks. So I don't know what's going on. But you know, we out here. We out here. So we are gonna go next into a verified moment, you guys. So here we listen to songs from verified Boombox users, and yeah, I just basically scope through the playlist and look through our first verified person, which is gonna be Elsish. It is expired. See, okay. I guess why does Discord do this, right? Why does it have links expire? It kind of annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, why do I have to like find one every single freaking time? See, and I'm not logged in on my computer. I will do the thing. For you guys, because I love you guys. I'll go in the server and copy this freaking invite. I guess it's like every single time. It's different, huh? Oh, your invite link expires every 7 days. That's what it is. Okay, I see. Now I understand. All right, here's a new one, guys. Why do they do that? That's so annoying. I'm like, I understand we like exclusive and stuff here, but like, guys, I actually don't like that works. You have to change it in the settings to make it permanent. Thank you, SEO. I will actually do that. I will do that because it's like, really? This is how it works? Crazy. Okay, anyway, we have Moonlight Sunshine from Elzish. Hi, Alina. It's Ishita from India. How are you? This is a top line. Okay, so we're listening to the top line. Something I want to pitch for K-pop. Dope. Would love any feedback on melody vocals mixing. By the way, for my last 2 tracks, you give me feedback that they sound undertuned. Can you please explain what that means and how do I fix it? Sorry, guys, I'm burping. I don't even know why. I didn't eat recently. It'd be like this sometime. I do melodyne all the vocals as well. Put some autotune, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, well, let me listen. Ishita, I will listen and I will kind of give you hopefully more like details on what I hear.
New type ENT.
Kind of giving me like 2000s movie soundtrack. It's cute. Okay, I have lots of thoughts. So here's what I'm kind of thinking. I feel like, ow, elbow. I feel like your vocals, it's a combination of what's giving it that unprocessed feeling. I wouldn't even, it is undertuned. It still is undertuned, to be honest. But I would say overall, your vocals feel underprocessed. And that's what I'm feeling overall. So, first of all, your vocals are buried in your track, right? They should feel louder, more present in the beat. But right now, the beat is overpowering them. So, I guess since you're not an instrumental producer, you probably just have like a stereo track. I would just turn it down a little bit and position, very subtly nudge the volumes until you are able to hear your vocals better. That's number one. Number two, you need processing. You need sauce. You need verb and delay. Right now, everything is dry. It's giving it that like ugly-ish feeling, like any dry vocals, unless they're like really specifically processed, especially something like this where you have a lot of long notes, like you're doing this like pretty kind of trills and stuff. Yeah, when you don't have sauce on it, it sounds like very demo, like not professional, you know what I mean? Like, so you need to add delay, you need to add reverb. I highly recommend my course and checking out specifically the vocal blueprint sections of the course, because that will give you everything you need for that. Next, it's EQ. You are too dull with your vocals. It's most mics that aren't like expensive, they just sound too dull, too round, too like in the mids, and that's what I'm hearing. You need brightness on your vocal. You need that like sparkle, that top frequencies, 3K, 5K, 8K, 10K. All of that is way too understated. So again, that's what makes it sound underprocessed. Next, as far as tuning, I don't know if it's you singing or another singer, whoever's singing, they have a really pretty voice. I think this is very like advanced stuff, but if it's you or whoever's singing, like there's a tendency to pull flat, right? Where you are on the note, but like it's just pulling. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like if you looked at it like a graph, it would be like slightly doing this. I have a voice that does that in certain breaks and bridges throughout my register. It's super annoying. I have to like just sing with that awareness, and I try to fix it at the singing point, not at the processing point, where if I know I'm pulling flat, like I'm just gonna like really try not to, and it takes like vocal technique. It's a whole other thing. But yeah, I think because these vocals, I think they're yours, because I think I remember you singing from last time. It just tends to have that like flattened quality. I just think you need to melodyne more aggressively. Some singers, they need less melodyne. Ellie, who I work with, she barely needs me to touch her. She's so on, and she has such a like how do I describe her voice? Just when it's on the note, it's on the note. Like, it sounds perfect. So I actually try to like really be super gentle with how I touch her voice, because otherwise like it sounds toony. People are always like auto-tune. I'm like, guys, I like didn't do anything. Like, this is how she sings. Like, she's just a perfect singer. For me, I know that I pull flat, and I try to fix that. So I think you just need more, to be honest, like a little more tuning. You're way too light-handed with it. But I feel like I just went on like a rant. So did we want a PL Moonlight Sunshine? I don't know if we did or not. I feel like I didn't call it out. So just to be fair, guys, if you would like Moonlight Sunshine added to our special playlist, put PL in the chat. So, Sanaya, I am not taking requests at the moment. We're going to have a segment of this stream where I do take requests. So hang tight for that. But it's not time to spam your song yet. PL. I see a couple PLs. I'm getting so thirsty, guys. Cases autotune needs Ellie more. Honestly, yeah, if there's a way to model what's going on in that girl's throat, we could make money, guys. We could make good money. We could make good money. Hi, Zoe. What's up? Okay, I see a few PLs. I don't see a ton of PLs. That is okay. Better luck next time. And let's move on to another verified Boombox member. So, Eka? Wait, was that Eka? I'm so sorry. No, no, no. It was Elsish. Uh, let's see. Eka, need some more. Okay, you're a huge Major Lazer fan. You know, I remember your music and I can literally hear that. I like Major Lazer. It's like such fun tracks. This is how that track was basically born. I think some parts feel empty, need something more. I'm not sure exactly what. Okay, well, let's listen. Zoe, thank you. Love you too.
Whatever you get, can you do some more now? Sure you got me falling for your eyes so late.
The plugs are very Major Lazer. I would say one thing, you have this like noise overlay on your plugs. Maybe control it more. It holds over your pluck notes and it just makes it sound noisy. You kind of, if you do noise overlays, you want to do like shh, 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 with the rhythm. Just take a look at that. Sounds good. I want to go to Ibiza right now. Let's go. I don't know. I feel like it's really good. And you were like, something's missing. Let me just like hear this one more time. Because kind of, to be honest, I was like feeling it and jamming. Let me listen as a producer, not as a listener. I really love this lead. I have a thought. Okay, I think. Okay, number one thing, which you should do. Second time that happens, you should do an octave flip. Either flip it up an octave or add an octave on top of it to make it like higher and more like hype. I feel like that's a very kind of common thing to do in EDM, and very easy way to elevate the energy. I think another thing also in the second half of the drop, you could do some kind of like, I literally just call it something high, like an overlay of like a synth that's maybe pumping with the rhythm, because you don't want it to just be like hold. But I think you could do like a tonic or a fifth, like either like a pumping held note that sort of fades into the ending of the drops to like what key are we in? Dun, 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 like something like that. It could be one note. It could be like a 1 to 4 kind of switch up of notes. I would, if I were you, I would look for like a sample. I wouldn't try to program it. I would look for like a cool sample and just like pump it, cut it up, have it be kind of quiet in the mix, just to like bring in another element. But I really like this. I think this is really good. So let me know if you guys would like to PL, need some more. Oh, yep. PLs are already all here. It's been PL'd, guys. It's done. Let's see. Where is she at? Need some more. Let's go. Piggies of the week and other eaters. Boom. Okay. Next up in this verified segment. Oh, that's another one from Eka. We'll just do one per person. I feel like that's fair. We do have Where's the Moon from Aton next. Wrong version. Okay, got you. Let's see. Let's find the right version of it. Where's the Moon version 10? Is this correct? Okay. This is the correct version. I call this my Disney track. Okay. Not mastered. That's okay. Different vocalists from What About Me. Okay, sweet. This mix is a huge mess. Thank you for recognizing the problem. I'm kidding. I love when you guys are self-aware though. I'm the same way. I'm kind of like, yeah, this is like not my best, or like this is messy. I always know. It's good to know because when you're aware, you can fix it. This might be the most complex project. Okay, 100 tracks. Let's go. There's a lot to keep track of. I like a good dad joke here and there. Okay, sounds with like overlapping frequencies. Okay, I love what you're telling me here, Aton. Like just very specific information is good. I feels like I'm playing whack-a-mole. Every time I solve a problem, another pops up. Listen, okay, you're so on it. This is so like mix engineer, producer struggle 101. Like we all go through this. Let's just listen. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see.
When I saw the sunset in your eyes, all I wanted was your light in my life. As the sun went down and the stars came out, my hopes left to forever that night. But the heavens stole you from me.
Pretty.
Ooh.
I feel like, where's the moon? Where's the moon? The repetition was kind of lost, the background vocal.
Lost too soon. Without you, there is no light in my life. Now as I gaze into the night, I know somewhere a star's burning bright, waiting patiently.
Drums are sounding better than usual, Aton. Good job. Oh, I see here. I'm noticing what's going on. With the frequencies overlapping. Let me like really pay attention. So far up until here was like mostly fine. You could definitely use more de-esser on her. I also think you could use some more verb, just like really simple plate verb. You don't want anything too like processed on this like musical theater type of song. Like you just want her vocals to sound nice and like a little bit wet, like not too dry, not too wet, kind of like right in the middle, simple but like nice processing. You have a lot going on in the lower mids here. Okay, I'm hearing it. All right, so it feels unbalanced mix-wise here because it feels like so much is going on in the like 200, 300 hertz kind of frequency. It's those plucks. I think it's cello plucks or like do, 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 do. That feels very like combined with something else. I wish I had the stems, but yeah, it feels like the lower mids are really swollen and that it doesn't feel warm, right? If I had to assign a word to the lower mids that they should have is warm when they're performing what they're supposed to be performing, but this feels dull and muddy, and that's when they're over like juiced. I feel like you have a hole in your mix from, I'm gonna guess 800 hertz to like 3000 hertz. You basically just have the vocal there. And then you have a lot of the like twinkly kind of chimes and hats and all that stuff up top. So really what you need to do is you need to rearrange some things. Like for example, maybe instead of the cello going doom, 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 maybe you can have it be a viola and you can flip it up an octave and then automatically it's going to live more in the mids, not the lower mids. And you free up that lower mid space for whatever else you've got going on down there. I would just take a look at that pocket and see what is causing that like swell of mud. But overall, this is cool. I like how hard you're swinging. This is like a complex freaking song. Like there's a lot going on. It's really interesting. And I'm really, really liking where you're going. Yeah, just here's another just overall thought for all of you guys, right? don't be super attached to the parts you make. Like the overall your song working is more important than like this pluck, this string, this whatever. Like don't be scared to just like dump your faves, right? Like even if you love it, if it's not functioning in terms of the overall, like dump it, mute it. Like you don't have to delete it, just mute it, get rid of it for now and see how it feels without it. I do it all the time. I make parts and then I go, in the overall, this is not working, and it's gone. You know, just be a little bit more brutal with that. So, but I love this. I definitely think it deserves a PL. I see PL. Okay. Let me know if you guys hearing one for Where's the Moon. I feel like I'm lost now. I don't know which PLs were for this song and which are for the previous song. Yeah. It definitely is Disney-ish, right? Corrupted Machine. Where does Aton find these vocals? Okay, Kalu, that's a good question. I was going to assume that you find them on Sound Better, but that's like a pure assumption. Like literally, I just was like, oh, he gets them from Sound Better. But let us know if, I don't know if he's here, but maybe leave it in the comment when you come back, like if it is Sound Better, if there's somewhere else, because some other people might want to hire vocalists from this website as well. So anyway, I see PL's beautiful. Let me see, where is the moon? Add to playlist. Biggies of the Weekend, Other Eaters, June. All right, let's do one more song. I see Adam right here, who's also verified Boombox member. And let's listen. He says, back again with the song, love it too much. I'm keeping it for myself for now. Nivers and Bridges thing, just updated production. Let's listen.
I'll wait long as you still want me to. I'ma be the one, yeah, I'ma be the boss. I'ma be the one that stay on top. If you wanna wild bitch, come my way.
Hey.
When I say so, dancing with my bitches on the OnlyFans. Yeah, I know you wanna be my only man. But you know you're my trick, leave like snap quick. I'ma just keep getting richer and richer. Boy, I know I miss you. Boy, I know I miss you. Boy,
Oh, I like this twinkly piano.
boy, I know I miss you.
Right here, Adam, take a look again at your lower mids. I don't know what's going on with the lower mids today, guys. That seems to be like an overarching issue of this stream. Your piano and the lower mids of your voice are doing weird things here, Adam. Look at how you can carve this out. I would say maybe like your donk, donk, those piano hits, maybe they just need to be turned down, or maybe you just carve them a little bit to keep more of the low and more of the high, but like scoop out the mids. Because, yeah, it's messing with your vocal here.
Boy, I know I miss you. Boy, I know I miss you. Boy, I know
The aim says this needs an intro. I agree, actually.
I know that I'll miss you. Boy, I hope we meet again. Gotta get you out my mind and fall back into mine. I know that I'll miss you.
This is fun.
But I really feel misled.
Case says this is eating, I fear.
You're still my fantasy. I'll wait. Know that I will wait for you. I'll wait. Long as you still want me to. I'll wait. Know that I will wait for you. I'll wait. Long as you still want me to.
I think this is super improved from last time. Interesting. Corrupted Machine says vocals sound too separate from the mix, in my opinion. I hear it in the slightest way. I think I like the volume. To be honest, I like a loud vocal. What it is, I think you literally could just bump your kick, you could bump your snare, and maybe those like pumping synths. Again, I would scoop the middle, not with EQ. I don't know why I said again. I would scoop the middle specifically with like mid-side, which is EQ. Sometimes I just say things. Basically, what I'd love is like remove a little bit of the middle information from the synths. Maybe turn up the side information specifically so we feel the pump of the synths a little bit more. And then the vocal has that like nice, really present space in the middle that it already does. And then the drums, if you just spike them a little bit, I think it will feel like a little more locked in. But this is a lot more locked in than it was last time. And I love how you're serving that uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Wait, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. I missed the scene. You can't miss the scene, guys. I really like the rap. It's just like really fun. So good job, Adam. This is really cool. Let me know if you guys would like to PL Home Run by Adam. Kay says this is a vibe. Some Sarah says, yo, I'm vibing, right? Catchy though. Yeah, it is catchy. It is catchy. I think he did a really good job on the chorus. The boy and I sometimes have a hard time finding the first one. Boy and I miss you. Da, 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 da. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. But anyway, do we have PLs or do we not have PLs for Home Run? I see PL from Case. Okay, I don't think we're getting enough PLs, unfortunately, but that is okay. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to run a little bit of an ad for our lovely sponsor, Boombox. This is just a minute long, so don't go anywhere. I will be right back. And then we're going to do one of our favorite stream segments. You can guess what it is, but I'll be right back.
Replace Dropbox, Google Drive, SoundCloud Pro, Disco, and DistroKid with Boombox, the all-in-one solution for musicians. Store your files, create playlists, request files, and distribute your music from one place at a single price. Access files on the go and stay synced with our mobile app and macOS app. Dive into our AI tools to spark creativity by generating chords and splitting stems. Search for your files by mood, genre, BPM, and key with our AI-powered advanced search. Share and collaborate with time-stamped feedback, password protection, and customized access permissions. Create professional playlists for pitching with analytics to see who's listening. Release your music into the wild with our inbuilt distribution. And request files from clients and collaborators with inboxes. Boombox, the all-in-one platform for musicians.
And I'm back. So we're going to go into one of our favorite stream segments, guys. I know y'all love this one. So this is going to be a free-for-all. Okay, so if anybody's not familiar, what you do with the free-for-all is you are now allowed to spam your song's name in the chat. So literally spam as much as your heart desires, put your song name in. This is your opportunity to let me know you're here and you're wanting feedback. And because again, we always have a lot of submissions, so I can't get to everything, but I am going to listen. I'm going to write down just random names of songs. I just try to kind of glance at it really quickly and just grab one. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, a little while back, I saw somebody asking about notifications for these streams. So they were like, hey, I'm always missing it. I don't really know how to catch it when the stream is first posted, because I think they came from my email list and they were like, hey, I get an email a day before. So what you want to do, you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then you also want to turn on post notifications, because what happens when you do that is you will be notified the second I post the stream for next week, right? So I posted a few days beforehand, and it's just this stream link, and obviously the stream is not happening until the day of the stream, but the link is active and you have the submission link in the description the second I post. That's how people know about it early, is they have notifications on, basically. So, all right, I saw one song, and all right, another one. Okay, another one. Okay, another one. Two more, guys. Okay. Oh my God, hold on. My eyes are kind of going a little cross-eyed. Okay. Oof. Okay, I got everything, you guys. So if I didn't get you in this stream, what I suggest is stick around because I'm going to have another one of these free-for-alls coming up. And then for anybody who might be on the stream who hasn't submitted yet, who's feeling maybe shy or feeling like, hey, I'm there, she's definitely not going to get to me, you still have a chance because we're going to have another free-for-all. So go ahead and submit your song now. The link is in the description. Obviously, if you want like more of a high chance of being, sorry, I'm like putting on my lip gloss at the same time. If you want more of a high chance of actually being noticed in these streams, then definitely become a Boombox partner, because that allows you to be like prioritized in the Boombox partner. Why did I say partner? Member in the verified member segments, right? So in the way Boombox works now, it is like a yearly membership, but hey, like you basically, if you become a member, you can come not only to my streams, but they actually have these feedback streams with like, I think 5 or 6 other creators, and they all focus on different styles. I know there's one guy that's like a super like mix engineer and mastering engineer, so he just focuses on that. Then there's producers that do other genres of music than I do. So you guys basically have like priority access to everybody for a year, which I think is really cool. And also because you are, financially supporting Boombox, you're also supporting all of our streams, and you're supporting other artists that can't like join financially, and you're giving them an opportunity to be heard. So it's actually really freaking cool. So anyway, now that I'm done with my little spiel, let's listen to some music. And let me leave this page, and then we're gonna listen first to Like You Mean It. And this is by I Produce Love. Hello, I produced this on my own, but the vocals are done by my friend. Her song is called Money, and we submitted together. All right, let's listen. All right, guitar.
You got it cut and go down. No straight line, it's gonna go round.
Okay.
Up in your face, so you already know.
Okay.
Switch up position is inevitable. Bump on it, check your ego. Mint on it like mojito. Up in this place,
I'm
like
sorry.
you already own.
I'm sorry.
Make it worth $1 million. Gotta make your God money.
Again.
You got to complete it. Say it, got to let me know. Do it like you mean it. Don't make me repeat it. No,
Stop.
do it like you mean it. Like you mean it. Do it. Like you mean it. I got it. It's
Okay, first of all, brilliant, amazing, stunning, absolutely love it. Great idea combining almost like folk rhythms with this like K-pop drop idea. I mean, I can see everybody in the chat is freaking out. Really unique song, lots of hooks, catchy, great vocal, live. The only thing I didn't like was the drop. The drop immediately took me out. Let me know if you guys agree with this, but when that drop happened, literally like you guys saw how excited I was. I went, oh. And it's not that it's a bad idea. I just think it wasn't executed well. It was too simple. You had like such power in the drums. You had those guitars. You had her vocal. Like you had so much going. So when it drops and it's like this quiet lead, which wasn't very catchy, not trying to read, but just the truth. And then just an 808 and like, what was it? Like a little snap or snare or something. I kind of just was like, oh, that's all. Like that, this is what this was leading me to. I felt like very let down. So what I would strongly recommend is that you rebuild this drop. I do like the idea of building to a drop. And then when it starts going like, do it. I was like, okay, this is cool. I still think that could be better, to be honest. Like again, not to read, but like I literally have had songs from like 10 years ago where the hook was do it, do it, do it. This is not the most original idea, and because of how original your song is, I'm going to push you. You need to come up with a better hook than just do it, do it, do it, and you need a better instrumental hook and just a better drop. Like you didn't explain like what you did this for. I'm guessing either for your friend's project or maybe for K-pop. It doesn't really matter. Like I can hear the K-pop influences. What I would do if I were you, I would go and look at like the most unique K-pop drops. What I actually would do, I would go on YouTube and just be like the best K-pop drops, and just like listen to drops from songs, drop some specifically performance versions of songs, like from when they were performing it live, and not like plagiarize, but just be inspired. Like find rhythms that are maybe a little bit more unique. Find like ideas, like oh, I could have my drums be really rhythmic, or I can have like this type of lead, you know what I mean? Like you just need a better idea for that drop, but brilliant up until that point. Absolutely love it, and I see we have like so many PLs. Kay says, yeah, the drop needs to be harder, but I loved it. BTY London says, great tracks. It really is. That's why I'm like, you guys kind of know when I really like something, I get kind of like really strict. Like I go, hey, you got to fix this because this is really good. Like don't let it just sit. Like really go in and like do your absolute best on every part, because you have like a really cool gem here. Okay, I see them in the chat. Fifi Fatale, or Fatale, I guess. I'm so happy you kind of like it. I don't kind of like it. I love it. I just don't like the drop. So please come back next stream or the stream after that. Whenever you have an idea, I would love to hear this again. Just submit it again and say, hey, remember this is the song we did before. I just added a different drop. Absolutely love it. Let's PL like you mean it. Do. Piggies of the week and other eaters. And next up we have On My Own. Let's listen. Oh, this is by Sondre. We about to get some vocals. Ooh.
I know that I should know better than to envy my own, envy my own.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Hey. Good. Amazing top line switch.
We used to run through the city, but now you're running the city, flashing your 8.
Ooh, the groove is so good.
And damn, you're fucking beautiful, and everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. Often you're in my head, but I won't let it show. No, I can never show. I know that I should know better than to envy my own, envy my own. I know that I could do better, better on my own, better on my own.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, good rhythms.
Yeah, I deserve better, I just won't.
Sondre, this is fire. Okay, I'm just gonna rattle off like stuff I want you to fix. First of all, I think it takes too long to come back to the chorus. I get bored. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have switched scenes. I'm gonna show you over here. I get bored like here-ish, somewhere from like 36 seconds to like a minute. Something happens where just top line wise, rhythm wise, track wise, like I start to lose focus. So I just need you to shorten it. Like just shorten, see which of your melodies are the least impactful and just like can that. I would also say your drums need to be harder. Your kick is cool. It's got that like 2000s, almost Timbaland-ish kind of quality. It's that like, I call it crappy on purpose. I mean it as a compliment. Like it's just like a it's good. It just needs more impact. You might need to layer another kick under there with like sub or something, or just bring up the sub of this one. I would work on that. I would work on the snare. I just think all the drums, the whole drum package could just impact more. And there was something else. The verse, like did me in. The verse rhythms were so good. Oh, okay, I remember. Just your vocals are dry. Please more sauce. But other than that, it is amazing. I loved it. And I see everybody else loved it as well because we're getting like lots of PL. Somebody said, wait, very K R&B vibes. Yes, Fletcher, it is really very that. I really love I love your voice, Andre. Like the way you run, it's so expert. I absolutely love it. So let's go on my own. Add to playlist. Piggies of the week and other eaters. Please resubmit the song too. I want to hear how you progress with it. I think you can like make this one into something like insane. All right, next up we have Heat. Okay, we have Feel My Heat, but we just have Heat. Okay, Heat is by Viz. Let's listen.
Someone or something was in here when I came in. Where?
Okay, God, we have so much rhythmic stuff today. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. This is so top lineable. Cool. Love that little transition. Cool little drum samples in there, little percussions. Okay, love. I think your bass could use some work. The part is great. I wonder if it's like the instrument you're using. It just sounds like a fake bass. Like, I mean, I don't blame you. I'm also not a bassist, so I don't have like an electric bass here. I wonder if you could mess with it just by adding a little bit more sub. It kind of just doesn't impact enough. It feels really small, kind of, it's sitting in the lower mids versus the sub frequencies. So it could just be as simple as EQ. However, if you have a friend that plays electric bass, I would ask them to replay it. I don't know if it's Trillion or what this is, but like it just sounds like a fake bass. So, but I love the part. The part is like, I feel the part. I think the mixing on the chorus, especially, well, throughout, but on the chorus, it became like the most apparent. Everything just needs to be like bumped up. The drums need to impact more attack. I think that little tink, tink, tink kind of bell type synth that's going on, I would just play with it. It just seems too plain. Like it's just very like, like straight out of the synth kind of vibe. I would just maybe like add some wobble or something to it. Maybe some lo-fi, like sort of EQ filtering. Just something. Kind of just seems like too plain. But this is a very good arrangement. So I'd really encourage you to like work on it a little bit more, especially the mix part, just so it is a better product to send to top liners, because this is very top lineable. So let me know if you guys would like to playlist Heat. Well, I drink some water because I am drying out already. Aton says, let the snare ring out on its own. Yeah. Sharon, so no, I don't go in order because there's just too many songs. Like I can show you. We do get a lot of submissions. So what we do is stream segments. Basically, I have different segments for different things. If you're a verified Boombox member, you get your own specific segment just for the verified members. And it is like a paid thing that basically gives you priority in my stream and any other streams sponsored by Boombox. So very cool if you're like really trying to get a lot of feedback and develop. Otherwise, I have segments like Free for All, which we just did, and there's going to be one more coming up where people just comment names of their songs, and I pick the ones like random out of the comments. So yeah, if you haven't submitted yet, like go ahead and do it. You still have a chance. Now we're going to pick another song. Well, I already picked them. I'm just gonna play another song. And this one has a funny name. It's called My Liver. It's by Zan. Vocals are rough. I'm new to mixing, so I'd love some tips. Yes, I got you. Okay, it's got like a cowboy western feeling. That waveform is thick. It is case. It's so thick.
This winter season's got me freezing, feeling so alone.
Okay.
Inside my head, you are so bad, it doesn't matter though. And I'm so used to the rejection, so I cannot lie.
It's a very cool track.
But chase you back for one, never fall down from my eyes. You only wanna show it didn't matter though. And even if you beg for it, I still tell you to choke. I'm getting paranoid. You say it's null and void. I feel so desperate for attention, I don't have a choice. Your poison keeps hurting my liver, my liver, my liver. Your poison keeps hurting my liver, my liver.
Okay, all right. I have thoughts. So basically what you need to do here is you need to rebalance your track and your vocals. I don't know if you made the track or if you're a top liner and you wrote to like a stereo track. If it's a stereo track, just turn it down. If you are the track maker, you need to carve out space in the track. So, and you actually can do this with a stereo as well. So what you need to do is you need to figure out the prevalent frequencies of your vocal for, something like this. It's going to be a mid frequency somewhere between 500 and 900 hertz. Is going to be a high frequency like from 2000 to 4000, and it's going to be like a air frequency like 8 to 12k. So what I would do with a stereo or multi-tracks, I would just then take those prevalent frequencies and remove them from competing tracks. So if you have like guitar, for example, and it's hitting in the lower mids in the same place as your vocal, I would like scoop that with EQ. And then, yeah, I just think your vocal is also very, very quiet. So just turning it up. And I think also you have some autotune issues. I know you didn't specifically ask about that, but like just take another look. There's like some pitchy moments. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys would like to playlist My Liver. Aton says, fun track. Yeah, it is a very fun track. Wait, Xander, this is the first song you ever made? Well, that's crazy. That's insane. Please keep going. Your first song sounds like so good for a first song. So please keep going. Please come back with another song. We would love to support you. Oh, guys, stream's been going on for 1 hour, 11 minutes and then 11 seconds. It was like one. Everybody make a wish. That's what my little stream deck on my phone says. But all right, so I don't see enough PLs. Let's go ahead and get our last two songs up. This one has a really unique title as well. It's called Blade of Glass, which sounds like a book, like Throne of Glass. Like it sounds like one of those like book titles. The aims. Alina, this is probably something a bit unusual. Soundtracky. Okay, awesome. Vocals by Dangle Bop and me. Some general feedback would be great. I spent a lot of time getting all the deep brass, timpani, and vocals. Not to hate each other. So real. If you think the vocal in the chorus is good on loudness and presence. Because this is a very long track, I'm going to skip a little bit, like just a little bit forward. And we'll just see. Maybe somewhere around here. Let's just do that. Oh, sorry, my bad. Blade of Glass, let's go. Yeah, your vocals are too soft, for sure. But let me hear more. Ooh. That's cool. Ooh. That's beautiful. It's giving Lord of the Rings.
Now I lay here, my purpose unclear, wasting away as the waves thrust me away with every splash. What do I see here? Someone approaches from the distance, and I don't know what it means.
Oh, love that high female vocal. Gorgeous. Okay, all right. So I do think you were kind of correct when you were like, hey, is my loudness and presence correct? I do think your vocal is very like buried. I do like the atmospheric female vocals so much. Like literally it sounds like Lord of the Rings, you know, where they're in the woods and it's like the scene about the elves are about to come in. That's what it's giving. I absolutely love it. I think your vocal definitely needs to be more present. I think you need a little more verb on your vocal because you're really trying to create an atmosphere. You're trying to like mimic an atmosphere of a theater, you know, which is going to have gorgeous reflections, beautiful reverb. So you really want to recreate that even like with your drum processing, with your string processing. It's not easy at all with your vocal processing. So for vocals specifically, yeah, you need to be louder. You need to have more verb. I would also say you do need to be a little bit more tuned. Be very careful because for something like this, you don't want it to sound toony at all. You want it to sound as natural as possible. If there are like a few pitchy moments, I would even say like re-sing those lines. Like what I would do, and I know this takes like ear developing, so if you don't catch them yourself as much as I would catch them, that's okay. But what I would try if I were you, I would just go through and like write down any line you think you're a little bit bitchy on and just try to sing it as good as you can naturally. And that's going to save you like a lot of pain. And if you can't on certain ones, that's when you would get into like heavy melodyne mode. But this is really cool. Thank you so much for sending something that we really haven't heard before. So let me know if you guys would like to PL Blade of Glass. But yeah. Yeah, Maze is asking if you can still submit. Yes, you can. You definitely can. So if any of y'all lurkers are wanting to submit, no, seriously, guys, if you are just hanging out and you're wondering whether you should submit or not, go ahead and do it. This is the time. So go ahead and do it. Let's see, is there any PLs? I don't see PLs. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get our last song up, which is called The Pig. This is by Kim, and I'm pretty sure this has something to do with like us and this stream. That is my little suspicion. So let's listen to The Pig. Hey!
This is Pigs of the Week and other eaters. Gonna be the number one. Say P, say L. It's Pigs of the Week and
What's
other
up?
eaters. It's gonna serve like boom, boom, boom. Ain't gonna be shut down, kaboom. Like a thunder, I'm the one. Now Pigs of the Week and other eaters. Pigs of the Week and other eaters.
Yes! Oh my God, Kim. You do understand you just made like a stream moment, right? Like if you're okay with it, of course, but I'd love to like take this and play this on streams now. Yes! What fun! Amazing. Well, obviously this has to go into the playlist. This is like this is like the theme of the playlist. Oh my God, Kim, I love it so much. Kay says, rise to our national anthem. See, now I don't even have to sing every time. I'm going to make like a little thing I can press and Kim's version plays whenever I add a song. That's what it's going to be. Kim says, you are so funny. Oh my God, that's so amazing. You're so iconic. Fifi says you're iconic. I agree. You are iconic. Okay, well, obviously, this is our national anthem, everybody. Rise, hand on heart. Let's go. I love it so much. Thank you so much for doing this. You were so cute for this. Obviously. Boom. Piggies of the week. Piggies of the week. I love it so much. Thank you so much for doing that, Kim. All right. Well, that was everything I wrote down for our free for all. And now, guys, we're going to go into another little segment, which is called Advice with Alina. And this segment is all about you guys asking me questions about anything you want to know that has to do with music, your career, how to get a K-pop cut, how to collaborate with people, how to be confident in your music, how to get a placement, how to succeed, like any of that shit, like how to work a plugin that you know how to work. Go ahead and put that stuff in the chat, guys. BTY, so follow the link in the description. It's a bit.ly link and literally will just walk you through how to submit. You just have to make an account, like it's a free account for anybody. If you want to be a partner, you can be. Why do I keep saying partner? A member, you too, a Boombox member. But you don't have to. You can just do it for free. So just follow that link in the description. It will walk you through how to do it and you're good. Your song will appear in here. A lot of people, I feel like, get confused whether your song goes through. They're like, I don't see a confirmation. You kind of just submit it and it just goes, okay. Like, I do get all your songs, guys. Just follow the link. I promise I get it. Ray is asking a really good question. Can you tell us how you got your very first placement? I can. It doesn't really apply to now, but I will tell you guys. So it was in 2007 or 8 and I got it off of Craigslist. As crazy as that sounds, I basically, before social media was like a full-on thing, people tried to meet collaborators in any way they could, and one of those was Craigslist. I don't remember if I posted an ad of like, I'm a singer looking to collaborate, or if I saw an ad from a producer, but basically I linked up with a producer from Japan who was looking for top liners, and he was like a really successful producer in Japan. So that was kind of random. Maybe at that time it was just difficult for people from other countries to link up with people in America and like vice versa, or people in England, whatever, like just multinational collaborations. So yeah, I think he went on Craigslist just kind of hoping to meet somebody, and yeah, I wrote a couple of songs with him, and both of them got placed. How crazy is that? They got placed with this artist called Aisha, who is still, I believe, is an active artist. Let me see on Spotify. But I literally talked to her on Instagram like a few years ago. She was like, no way, girl. Like, I remember you and your songs. Like, we're kind of like the same age. We were both like 19, 20 years old when I wrote the song, and she like came out as an artist singing it. Oh yeah, no, she's still very much an active artist. Well, no, I don't know if I see the last. I was going to say 2012, but no, yeah, No, yeah, she actually has a single 2024 right now. Okay, all right. So she is an active artist. That's awesome. So, but yeah, that was my first placement. I know it doesn't apply now. Like, y'all are probably not going to go meet people on Craigslist, but like, there's so many ways to meet people. Discord servers, streams like this, just hitting somebody up on Instagram. Like, you can do it, guys. Don't be scared of other people. What would you say is the most crucial step in making your vocals blend well with the instrumental? The most crucial step, getting the volume right. Honestly, just getting the loudness of it right. I recommend using references. If you're not sure, I used references for like years. I still do, honestly. It's just a lot of times now I use like my own songs as references, and a lot of times my room is like so dialed in that I kind of don't need to. But this I'm going to show you guys in an upcoming video. I'm so excited. There are new headphones from Slate Digital that emulate different mixing environments, because we talk about this all the time, how like if your room is bad it's kind of like impossible to know what you're hearing. That's like such a like annoying thing about mixing and making music. And I'm really excited about these headphones. They just sent them to me, and it is like a sponsored thing, but I literally, when they wrote me, I was like, hey, no, send me these, because I need to know if this is like really good, because this is something my people need. This is something I actually need, especially when I travel. If I go to another studio, I get so discombobulated. I'm like, what am I hearing? Is the loudness? And I use references, but I'm really hoping these headphones are like what I think they're going to be. So let's see. Okay, Chelsea, this is a very good question. So they ask, with 2 volume mixing, how do you set the monitoring level when you're mastering, since the mastering makes the mix louder? Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know what this means, 2 volume mixing is something that a friend of mine came up with and I'm now teaching. It's basically never changing your speaker volumes and keeping them at 2 set volumes and going back and forth between those when you mix or you reference, to like train your ear to the sound of your room. So Chelsea's simple answer is you should have a mastering plugin on when you mix. You should have like Lander mastering or Ozone, one of those, or just like any limiter. You really shouldn't mix without a limiter on, because that makes it super hard. And especially if you're newer, you won't even be able to get a reference. Like, because where are you getting an unmastered reference, right? Like, nobody puts their music out unmastered. So what you have to reference is going to be mastered. So the way I mix is, I have mastering full on chain on the master bus, and I use references of my own mastered songs or other mastered songs. And I get it, I get it to the place I need it to be that way. Corrupted Machine. Unfortunately, the tracks are not transferred to the next stream. We have a submission folder, like this folder that you see here. We have a submission folder for every single stream. And I don't know if you can see it on the side. Right here, you can see it on the sides. These are all our streams, right, that we've done. So there's quite a bit of submission folders. So just resubmit it next time if I don't get a chance to hear it. So, how do we get other artists to review our songs other than on stream? Well, I wonder if you mean like artists that you would want to cut the songs, like record the songs, or just like advice like this. Because for advice, I'd be like, just go to these Boombox streams. There's like several more of them that they do. But as far as sending them to artists directly, it just depends on how big the artist is. Like, obviously, you probably can't like send your song, like DM it to Meg Thee Stallion, right? So big artists, you have to go through managers, labels, publishers. But like a more developing artist, you can DM them yourself if you're trying to collaborate with them or trying to get them to record use your beat, something like that. Just be like, hey, like I have this beat I think would really fit you. Just always, okay, I'm going to make a spiel. Whenever you hit somebody up cold and you are asking them for something, right? You're asking them for a collab, anything, just think about their perspective. Think about what you're providing to them, and think about giving them an experience that's really good communicating with you. Like, for example, I get so many emails from brands, right? And 90% of those emails are like AI generated. They're just like, hello, influencer, would you like to promote our, and it's some bullshit that like has nothing to do with music and like anything I do. And I'm just like, delete. But because of that, I immediately know when I get, hi, Alina, I work for this brand. I really like your streams. I like your videos. I really enjoy how you do this. Literally just that. And I'm like, oh, this is a real person. This is a real brand. They know about me. They're not just like trying to get opportunities for themselves, emailing everybody. Like, they actually like what I do. They're actually interested in my thing. Let me spend some time looking at their brand and what they're wanting to do. It's the same for an artist or singer, right? Like, if you are like, hey, like, I love your song X, like, I love how you sing here, I love your message, like, just tell them what you actually like about them. It goes a long way, I'm telling you. PTY London. This is a really good question. They said, when it comes to mixing, am I right thinking that if you anchor your kick at around -12, then work all your other elements around that? Okay, I'm going to be so real with you. Don't use the LUFs. Don't use the numbers for this. I actually tried to develop a system so I could teach it to you guys doing exactly this, and I kind of failed because I just think it really depends on the context of the track. And if you get too attached to like, it has to be -9, it has to be -12, it has to be this, you're in trouble. You're literally in trouble. What I would do is just use references. What I recommend is you use Tidal because it's like high fidelity audio. So you're actually listening to it without extra compression and stuff that like Spotify and Apple Music add. You kind of hearing like what the producer and mastering engineer, mixing engineer intended for that song. Just use your ears. It is better. It's less of a like numeric, like just do this and you get X result answer, but it is better. Let's see. I have a lot of questions from you guys and we don't have a ton of time, so I'm just trying to see like what I can answer best that helps everybody. Let's see. Okay. This one's so funny. If you could summon any Unreal K-pop collab, but the catch is the song has to mash up 3 totally opposing concepts, what wild combo would you cook up? I absolutely love this. This is so creative. I would definitely love to collaborate with, you know what would be actually fun? I do have an answer. I would really love to combine like polar opposite styles. So something really hard like Jenny, for example, with something really soft like New Jeans, and maybe the third one could be something like Red Velvet that's really soul and R&B based. And then K-pop, I think literally it's not even that unreal because K-pop loves switch ups. So, you know, you just kind of work the rap into the second verse, you work the soul into the chorus, right? And then maybe the verses have like the double time Baltimore bounce kind of feel. That actually would be really fun. I'm like, now you got me thinking about a YouTube video I could do like this. So anyway, let me get one more question. I think there was a question. Oh, Sophia, why is my volume on Ableton always red? But in my headphones, it's not. So you're peaking, but you could be peaking at like a split millisecond. So it shows you red, but really overall, like you're not like super distorted. So just to kind of, what's like a simple way to explain it, right? Like imagine like this is like the surface of the lake, right? And this is your 0. Anything above it, like the little fish pokes out from under the water and you can see its head, like that's your peak. But imagine like the fish could kind of like slowly like go like this, and that's when you're like, okay, I'm hearing the distortion, I'm hearing the clip because the fish is like slowly above the water. This is a chaotic metaphor, but the fish could also be like doop, just pop up, and that's when you don't really catch the clip, but it still kind of degrades the quality of your track. So you just basically need limiting on your master bus for parts that pop up, like kicks, snares. All of mine, guys, are so freaking aggressive. Like they're very aggressive. I just make sure I use limiting on the master bus so you don't like get a clip. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. So that was Advice with Alina. And we're going to do that again next time. So if you didn't get your question answered, that's okay. There's going to be another stream. Think of your questions beforehand too, guys. So anyhow, we're going to go to another verified moment now. And we're going to get some submissions from verified members. Let's see. I feel like I got through a lot of people, but let me just check. Yes, I got you guys. I don't think we had, Penjiren, Jeremiah. All right, Jeremiah. Yay, we're back. Okay, you guys can check them out here on their YouTube channel, and let's listen to the song. Whoa. Let's go, bass. Fun. on. Oh, I love that little video game sound. Let me check this again. There was something. There is like some kind of small thing going on in their lower mids here. Like, I don't even know. Like a little bit. It's not a rub necessarily. I just think they're a little bit swollen, the lower mids, between the different instruments you add. You just need to like play around a little bit with volume and EQ. I do think there's a little bit of clipping going on here, actually. What I was just talking about with the crazy fish metaphor. Ooh! Live for that. That's fun. Yeah, super creative ideas in here. Take a look at what's going on the master level. If you take off your limiting, is it crazy? Because I'm gonna guess it is. Because even with your limiting, when the kick happens, there's something crazy going on. So I just think you're overloading a little bit. Yeah, really, really cool ideas here. I think if you just kind of slightly focus a little more on the master, the mix, it'd be really dope. Can I define a rub? Okay, usually a rub is when there are elements of a track like literally rubbing, like they're not working together. Instead of like peacefully coexisting, it's like yeah, so an example could be a tail of a reverb from the previous chord stepping on the next chord. So let's say this was like a C minor 7, and the next chord is like, I don't know, an E major or something. And then suddenly you're like, oh, that musically is wrong. That's usually a rub. So that wasn't a rub. It was just like a swollen lower mid right there, just in that like B of that verse. I kind of felt like, oh, something's happened here. But overall, this was really, really good. And if you guys would like to PL return, please let me know. Put PL in the chat. Yeah, Kalu, the bass was really cool. This just like, what I hear a lot from you guys is a lot of really nice arrangements and really unique, fresh ideas. I just think you guys are like a fountain of cool ideas. It's always the execution and the small details that I'm kind of like, oh, okay. So... can we only submit original songs, not covers? You can submit a cover. I would just say, let me know what you did on it. Like if it's a cover of a famous song, like there needs to be a reason to submit it, right? Because I don't want to take attention away from people making original music. But if let's say you're like, hey, I don't write songs, but I'm working on my vocal production, so I recorded this cover. What do you think of my vocal production? That's totally valid. I would love to help with that. So, okay, we don't have enough PLs, but that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and check out another submission. This is Forgive You from Crinkle Cut. Cool name. Let's go.
How about we just lose control? Dig ourselves a great big hole. Why not get too high up? Hurting so damn easily. I guess love's a casualty. Forgive you. Why should I forgive
cool vocal.
you? Shout a little louder, feel a little prouder, cut.
I have to comment on this clap. I think it's a good idea. You've got this like teeny tiny tinny clap that is only happening on the sides, nothing on the center. I don't know if your arrangement is built to support that, because you also have a lot of other wide elements, like some of those wide percussions, guitars. I think you have like a keys thing in there. So everything is wide, and pretty much the only element, or one of the only elements, is the vocal in the middle. So when the snare happens also only on the sides, I'm like, ooh, I'm not sure. What I probably would do is do a center snare or a clap, and then have this one come in as a layer every other one.
A little deeper battle cry. Forgive you. I'd like to try, but right now I can't seem to. Forgive you. I know I should. I won't be me without you.
I think the vocal could use a little more sauce too.
Disagree. Baby, don't give up on me. Forgive you. Will you forgive me?
Okay, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of unique elements here that I like. A lot of cool production. I don't know if I'm convinced by the chorus, to be honest. Like, I was waiting for it to kind of get bigger, open up something, and it didn't really have drums, like, and I don't know. I didn't feel like the melody was impactful enough. Maybe it just wasn't catchy enough. I just feel like with such a good singer, and such cool ideas, you just need like more of like an impactful chorus. That's just what I felt. But there's a lot of really cool ideas in here, that's for sure. So let me know if you guys would like to PL Forgive You. And I also saw a question. No, I don't just listen to songs from verified members. We are just in the verified moment right now. So being verified with Boombox gives you like a little extra like VIP treatment almost. And you have 2 segments of the streams that are just dedicated to verified members. So it's just much more likely that your song is going to get heard. That's what it is. But there are other stream segments for everybody else. So that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, so I don't see PLs. That is okay. Let us move on to another verified member. Oh, I believe that was actually it. I think that's it. We've got everybody. I think so. Good for us. All right. Wait, no. I don't think we heard Deep Sketch. Let's definitely listen to this. Start at 45 seconds to skip the DJ intro. All right, amazing. Let's listen. Pretty piano. I think your vocal is a little bit buried, especially with that really aggressive stutter synth. I would definitely rebalance that. Yeah, BTY London, I love the piano as well. It's so good. Oh, this is cool. Really cool drop. This is very nice. You know what I love about this, you're kind of saying like, I'm worried there's too many melodies. I don't think so. I think your melodies are all really tasteful. I could sing them back to you, all your, different featured synths. I think it's really tasteful and it's really good, actually. And yeah, I'm seeing the PLs. They're already rolling in. I didn't even have to ask. Yeah, I would just maybe like, because your vocals are so atmospheric, like they're supposed to be atmospheric, right? It's supposed to be about the track, about this like trance-like feeling. I think you should definitely sauce out your vocals, a lot more reverb. And I think, yeah, just place them a little bit better in the mix, especially over that stutter part. I was like, oh, this is like totally not working together. But other than that, I really, really like it. So let's get Deep Sketch. I think it's just Deep, actually. Like, it's a sketch of a song called Deep. Let's get it into the playlist. Piggies of the week and other eaters. Hey. And I think, okay, we have a couple of more verified submissions right here. So let's listen to Degeneration by Robert, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this is a chorusless track. The chorus is an instrumental break. Very cool. Yeah, because I think your kick could definitely use a little more zhuzh here. Love the synths. Really nice arrangement too. Ooh, grape fill. I like the chorus without the vocals. I do. That, because it's so catchy. I think this is really cool, Robert. I think you're so funny. Like, it was all done before your producer course. I'm making my way through. There is a lot of content, right? I kind of like popped off a little bit on it. But okay, I think, yeah, your kick, I know it is more 80s style, right? Production. So, and they didn't have these big, powerful kicks. The low end wasn't as powerful as it is now. What I would love to encourage you to do, obviously, I don't know your goals, but I feel like for you as an artist, I love your 80s references. I love how authentic it is to the era. I just would love to hear like 10-20 more % of like modern mixing, modern production techniques. So specifically with like your kick and snare, I just want him to like bang more. Like the way your Tom Phil was banging, I'm like, oh, I would love for your kick and snare to bang like that. And then yeah, vocal stuff. This is such a like amorphous comment, but I'm just gonna give it to you anyway. You have a voice and a vocal performance that's very like straight. From a few songs I've heard from you, it's always like dun 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 dun, like that kind of singing, and it's not bad at all. This is just your style. What I would love, you like don't bend, you don't run, you know what I mean? What I would love for you is for you to find signature processing for your vocals, whether it's with doubler, whether it's with bit crushing, like something a little bit more unique to add kind of that sauciness to your voice. It doesn't have to be too much or too crazy, but I think that is a challenge I would love to give you for anything new that you're working on. So let me know if you guys would like to PL. Oh, well, I see lots of PLs actually. I don't know why I just switch scenes. Sometimes I just click things and then I go, wait, I wasn't supposed to do that. Let me find Robert's song again. It was called Degenerate, right? There you go. Degeneration. Excuse me. And we're going straight into Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters, June. And then one last verified submission. There was one, right? Yes, it's Romeo and Juliet from Vinny. I love these types of ARPs. It's so pretty. Romeo and Juliet is such a good name for this track, by the way. Ooh. Ooh. I like the extra percussion here. BTY London says, that reminds me of The Boy Is Mine. Yes. Ooh, let's go. You have a synth in there that's like, oh, kind of swooping around. Take a look at it. What it's doing is a poke. There's a frequency poke in that synth where when it hits certain notes, it creates like an unpleasant like buildup of that frequency, whatever that is. It's something in the mids. I can't tell you exactly, but if you put a graphic EQ like Q4 fab filter, you will literally see it. Just turn that down or have it dynamically being turned down. You should be good. I think, Vinny, you always have such good arrangements. All your stuff that I hear is like so top lineable, such like just the way everything is laid out is like, oh, tasty, nice. You just need to mix everything better. I think you are in my course. Just get through all the modules because I feel like you are like the perfect candidate for the stuff I teach in it, like making your kicks a little bit bigger, making your snares a little bit bigger. Everything's just so soft, so small. Like especially the kick here should be like so much more impactful, right? But the arrangement itself is very good. So let me know if you guys would like to PL Romeo and Juliet. Y'all hear that creak of my chair? I was like, ah! Okay, so by the way, somebody's asked, what does PL mean? PL just means we are asking the chat to recommend the song to a special playlist that we have. If enough people like the song, then I add it. If not, it's like a better luck next time. So I don't see a lot of PLs. That is okay. Let's go ahead and finish this stream with a bang, you guys. So what we're going to do now is one of your favorite moments. We're going to go ahead and do a free-for-all. Let's go. Let's go. So for anyone who doesn't know what this means, a free-for-all means you're now allowed to spam your song's name in the chat. Make sure it's your song's name and not your name. It's easier for me to find it that way. Make sure the name of your song is spelled how it's spelled on your file. Like if it's got underscores or anything like that, add those. Otherwise, I will not be able to find it. So I'm going to pick a few more songs for us to do in this free-for-all. So yeah, spam it, spam it, spam it. And I'm going to write down some of the ones I randomly see. And we're going to do 4 this time. Okay. Don't be shy, you guys. Put your song's name in the chat. All right. I got my 4. I got them. Sorry, my camera keeps going out of focus. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of being weird today. Technology, am I right? My lips are getting so dry. Anyway, let's take a listen to our first song here, which is going to be amazing name, Party Like Kesha. This is my case. Alina, does this sound corny? Should I continue producing it or should I trash it? You are so funny. And Case produces on GarageBand, which is really crazy because he's so good.
Had been slept all night. might light it up, I won't act right. Haven't slept all night, won't put up a fight. Take a shot, I might light it up, I won't act right. Party like Kesha, always looking fresher. Step up in the club, I apply pressure. Party like Kesha, party like Kesha,
Hey. Kesha. That is so fun. Somebody goes, Mama, that bass. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, Case, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Just because that's how we are in the stream. I have heard better from you. Not that this is bad at all. This is really, really fun. I just kind of felt like the verse, I was like, okay, like the guitar build up thing, like, okay. I do think like it almost feels like drop and then second drop, maybe like chorus drop, right? I felt the chorus was really fun and I was like, okay. And then the drop was like the strongest part of it. That did feel really, really fun for me. I think I love Party Like Kesha. I just don't know. I feel like somehow it doesn't impact good enough, like as it is here, right? Like just the words themselves, I'm like, I want to hear that like impact more. I know this is not like perfect feedback or I'm like, just do this, right? Yeah, I feel like what I would do if I were you, I would take a break from it and then come back and rebuild from the drop. Just keep the drop and see if you can make like other parts around it and see like what other ways you can use the hook Party Like Kesha. Like just rhythmically try different things, melody wise try different things. That's what I would do. But I think it's fire and everybody likes it and everyone's saying PL. So we're gonna add Party Like Kesha to our special playlist. Piggies of the week and other eaters. June. Kalu says, this is real pop music. You guys out here, like, y'all wanting some pop songs. I know you guys are. I know you guys are. Yeah, no, Icy Fanmade says, don't trash it, Case. Definitely don't trash it. I would just rework a little bit more. I'm just pushing you, because I know what you're capable of. So next up, we have more. Let's see. See, this is one of those where it wasn't written down as the name is. Okay. I don't have this song. That's fine. We're going to listen to Star by Jack and Matthew. Let's check it out. I used free samples off of BandLab to make the beat. Vocals all yours. Awesome. Let's listen. There's a rub, guys. There is a rub right there. The bass and the synth are not matching. The bass is playing notes that aren't working with the synth. So definitely take a look at that. This is fun.
Take notes, it ain't easy being this hot. Front row, cause you know what I've got. Photos everywhere I go. CUNTY serving Conti my lip gloss and 12-inch stilettos. Nails done.
This is fun.
Grabbing my fur coat. Sit down, got a lot to tell you. FAMOUS if you want.
Kick is clipping, yes. Corrupted machine.
It's not that hard to see.
Ooh, right there. Right here, we have some rubs going on right there. Check your parts. Check which notes of your instruments are not working with the other ones.
So take a seat.
Yeah, right there.
Show you the ways to surf
fun. Sexy pop star. Yeah, I really like what you're doing processing your vocals too. Like that growly. Is it like Antara's throat or something like that on it? It sounds really, really cool. Yeah, I think like the kick might be a little bit overloaded. Just take a look at this. And I generally would love for you to develop the track a little bit more. It just kind of feels like there's a synth bass, the kick, but there's not like a lot of track elements going on, just kind of almost feels like a little loop. So I would just, add more drums, add more synth parts, like just develop it a little bit more. But this is fun. Icy Fanmade says, this is so brat with a green heart. Yeah, it's definitely giving some of that brat energy for sure. Let me know if you guys would like to PL star. Yeah, and for anybody new, when we PL, we just add these songs to our special playlist. So let me know. Oh my God. Fifi says, Lana Del Rey, if she doesn't stop vaping. You guys are killing me sometimes. I'll say such funny stuff. I see a couple of PLs. 3. Come on. Let's go. 4. 5. All right, let's go. We've got some PLs in the house. And that means this song is going into the playlist. And this is going to be Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters, June. Boom. All right, guys, we have one last song. And this song has got a great name. It's called Money. And this is by Glowing Bright Cause I'm Hot. Brightly Cause I'm Hot. Absolutely love it. Hi, Queen. Hi, Queen. I don't know. I'm trying to go in like a Y2K style. I'm still training vocals, learning English. Don't mind the accent. That's okay. Listen, I got an accent too. Submitted with a friend, like you mean it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
I got my lipstick on, ready to party. I look around and the club is full of parties.
This is fun.
They say that he's got money. I hear his Rolex ticking, suddenly he got me. You see me party, take me on the safari. Mink, gorilla, chinchilla, whatever, get it for me. Stop staring, old guys, I'm way too stylish. I'm munching Balenciaga, do not need Viagra, holla. Money gotta
The lyrics.
money gotta have money gotta have money gotta have money gotta have.
It's kind of reminding me of Gwen Stefani. No doubt. Vibes.
Money gotta hide, oh.
Okay, let's go.
I'll be your Marilyn, she is your Jack. Don't need to.
Okay, this is so fun. I feel like your vocal, just like your ability to emote and have attitude, is on point. You're really good at just like serving it on the track. I do think the vocal processing is like, it's a little stanky. I'm so sorry. Like, you just kind of need everything. You need to like learn vocal production. So yeah, EQing it better, sitting it in the mix better, effects, like it needs everything, but your raw ability is amazing. So that's the great thing. Like, you can learn all that stuff. So I recommend my course for that. I recommend any other course. I feel like you need to like sit down and like study that stuff. Like, it's not going to be in one stream that I can help with like that much stuff that needs fixing. So, and I think I felt the same way about the track. I felt like such great ideas and like attitude and talent. Just again, like needs better mixing. Everything felt like kind of glued together, very like raw, very just like, yeah, like elements weren't separated from each other. So yeah, just study a little bit more specifically to do with vocal mix and instrumental mix, and you're golden. I want to hear more music from you. This really shows a lot of talent. So yeah, Robert says, it's almost mono. Was it mono? Maybe it was just exported incorrectly too. Take a look at your export settings in your DAW. Like, just, yeah, because something happened. Like, it just sound wise, the whole thing sounded like something's wrong. So anyway, let me know if you guys would like to PL money. Let me know. Okay. I'm gonna wait another second. I see a PL from Corrupted Machine. I see Fanmaids giving a PL. Maze. Okay, all right. I see 4 PLs. Come on, guys. One more. Okay, why does my camera keep like unfocusing? Hello? Hi? There you go. It's being weird today. Okay, I see PLs. People say the song 8. Yes, I agree. It did indeed. And now, guys, well, hold on, one thing at a time. Sometimes I try to do too much stuff at the same time. Money, you going straight into Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters. And now, guys, it's our favorite time. We're going to pick Piggy of the Week. This is the person who did so great and ate so hard on this stream. And I know who this is going to be. This person is like, they just really stood out. And this is going to be this song by I Produce Love called Like You Mean It. Congratulations. You are Piggy.
No straight line, it's gonna go round. Up in your face, so you already know. Switch up position is inevitable. Bump on it, check your ego. Been done it like mojito. Up in this place like you already own. Gotta make it demonstrable. Cause it's cheap, then make it worth $1 million. Gotta make your God money. If you want it,
So fun.
then you got to complete it. Say it, got to let me know.
Love the hook.
Don't make me repeat it. No, do it like you mean it.
Hey. All right. And then this is what I do. I put the winner, the Piggy, as the number 1 in the playlist. And of course, the pig has to be number 2 because the pig is our national anthem, you guys. All right. I love you guys so much. I will see you next time. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your post notifications because that's how you will get the notification about the next stream and the next submit link because I saw people asking about that. So do that. And I love you all. I will see you guys next